What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and Season 4 is here, and it's like, bro, it's in full swing. I'm really surprised that EA Sports got it out for the first time early, and it's ready to go. A lot of the things are still the same. They pretty much give you guys a description of some of the stuff that's available, and pretty much it lays it out for you. I just want to make sure you guys know all the MUT tips. You know, pretty much you probably should know this unless you just got the game. If you need to read through it, you can take your time to read through it, but it pretty much just lets you know that you're going to need to utilize the field pass to get tokens to upgrade these cards. All right. And so many of you have been asking about what the best card is. Many of you guys that have been following me on TikTok have been going crazy like, yo, G, I got to know what's going on. It seems like you know what's going on. It's not really the fact that I know, everything that happens, within Madden. It's just the fact that I understand the tendencies of EA. And once you understand the tendencies of EA, everything else becomes easy because you know what they're going to do. Usually, like I said, they're always going to give you cards that compromise the cards that they just released. So many of you guys, when I was telling you this, right, and you're like, yo, G, are you sure? I told you about Deion Sanders. And some of you guys laughed at me. Like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? I said, wait until they give us the Season 4 cards. Because if they give us a corner, it's going to affect the price of Deion. Because they've been making it so that these cards get all 32 team chems, it's heavily going to affect the way that your money is and how many coins you have. Because if you're looking to just utilize the cards until another card comes out and you want to sell it at the right moment, you have to anticipate what EA is going to do. One of the most devilish things that EA has ever done is after they dropped that Calvin from rank last year, they dropped the Calvin that had double me like a week later for like literally a quarter of it was like 3/4, maybe half the price, maybe a quarter. He was really cheap. And I sold mine for 10 million because I told everybody that EA was going to do it. By the time they went to sell theirs, everybody else, he was down to like 2 mil. So like 80% loss because EA is going to do that just to keep the market flowing. Because it's more about what people are doing and how they're going about, the cards and in the market and stuff like that. Obviously, with the running back, because he's a power back, I don't know if he's going to get the proper, elusive moves. And you can't really truck anybody in Madden 26. You know what I'm saying? The last time you were able to really truck someone was probably Madden 20 and just run right over their bodies. But it's not like that. It's all about elusiveness. So this guy is probably going to be one of the more useless cards out of the 5. As far as the left tackle, you probably could rock because he's heavy. Mulata, he's heavy, so he might be decent to add and upgrade. Bolton, we got to take a look at because he's a little undersized, but we could work it. Herb might play. This guy is too slow, but to go further in depth and to make sure I answer most of the questions that are going to be asked under this video, I'm going to go into that. Now, remember, if you're a member of the channel, I can definitely make sure that you understand thoroughly because you get your questions answered. And not only that, it's a lot of other benefits with the, the member-only posts and some of the secrets within the game that come out early, like something that happened yesterday. A lot of you members benefited from it, but you'll check out the next video and you'll see what that's all about. So now we're going to go over to the catalog, all right? And we're going to jump into the program and we're going to go to season. The season pass, all right? And this is the most efficient way to take a look at what's going on within the game. So like I said, we're going to take a look at Jerome Bettis real quick, right? We can see all the upgrades, how far he goes and everything that he gets, all right? So he's going to go to a 91 speed plus the 3 is going to get you to 94 speed. As I told you guys before, he's a power back, but he is kind of small, so maybe he can move around, pretty well. I'm not sure about that. The zero chill chem, okay? I've been getting questions about that. Yo, zero chill, G, what's up with that? Once they start adding the chem, I don't think the chem is active yet because I believe Zero Chill starts tomorrow, but you'll see that 20 components is going to give you speed. And also they're going to get, he might get some Zero AP abilities once Zero Chill launches. So that might make him a little bit more useful for the meantime. You know what I'm saying? Because it looks like he gets 1 bucket with that. Other than that, I don't think he's really that good. Just a basic running back. You know what I'm saying? But the Zero AP abilities, that, say for instance, Steamroller's OP or something like that, that might be beneficial, all right? But everybody knows about the speed burst jukes. You just hold turbo and just do whatever, and the players move around like savages. So you don't really need that on the players. Also, they've nerfed the spin move, so it's not really as fun. So spin cycle being 0, tireless runner, a lot of these things don't make any sense, all right? So the running back, in my opinion, would be out. I wouldn't utilize the running back, but that's up to you whether you want to or not. That's not for me to tell you. Now, Mulata, again, he's heavy, and he's a left tackle, and he's tall. Okay, that's a lot of benefit for him. 0 AP abilities. You know, nasty streak, that's going to go crazy. People are going to put that on him. So he's someone that I would say, yo, you know what? Let's give him 0 AP nasty streak, let him go crazy. Because if you run the ball to that side, he makes contact with any DB or linebacker, bro, it's good night Irene, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to pretty much work out very well. So that's a benefit for that specific thing as far as O-line goes, all right? Just remember, like I said, with them getting all 32 team chems, it's a no-brainer. If a player is going to benefit you to get you those wins, you're going to get that player. And I'm going to make sure you know what's going on. Obviously, it's your choice. Yo, G, what do you think? You know, stuff like that. It's your choice. But I'm going to show you that with my situation, how it works. And then you can proceed according to how you feel. You know what I'm saying? It's much easier that way. Instead of me telling you like, yo, you got to do this, you got to do that. I'm just going to show you. This guy is way too slow. Also for the fact that he's only going to go to 76 speed and we get a D-tackle from ranked that I think many of you guys we're contemplating using him or waiting with the Y-at. I'm going to make sure that I let you guys know when I actually do it. But this is very, very important. He's probably going to be useless, but he gets these abilities, right? He gets 0 AP abilities. I don't know, like, again, I don't know exactly what the situation is going to be and what he's going to get, you know, how he's going to play with these abilities, but 0 AP abilities is 0 AP abilities. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to work out regardless. And that's probably going to be a benefit for some of you to utilize them. Plus, if you go 0 chill, you're going to get another speed, but it's just too slow with how fast the players are in the game right now. So I don't really like his card simply because of how slow he is. All right. If you're looking to get pressure, trust me, the slower the card, it's disgusting work. Now, Nick Bolton, he's undersized. Okay. 5'11" guy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get maxed out with a speed of 90 plus 3 plus the 1, so 94 speed. This is what makes him appealing though. The abilities that he gets, right? You can go ahead and throw all this stuff on him. You know what I'm saying? Double or nothing for 0, all this stuff. Everything is 0. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. Again, that's going to make these cards appealing once 0 chill drops tomorrow. And you can start using those actual, you know, chemistries. But other than that, is he really good? I don't know. I don't think he is. What am I going to do with him? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, he's really, really small. He's running around being weird. Like, I don't know. He don't got no avalanche. They don't give them any, like, boosted type of abilities or anything like that. So it's sort of like I don't really know which route to take with them because of the fact that they're not going to add. Overall, if you're watching this video and you're like, yo, I need certain positions, you're not going to want a 5'11" user. And he's not going to really get pressure off the edge. Now, Herb Adderley, like I was explaining to you about the Deion Sanders thing and why it was dangerous to keep Deion. 92 speed plus 3, 95 plus the 0 chill, plus you're going to get a 0 chill strat card, I think. Bro, he's going to be a problem, right? He's going to be a problem for the whole December. And then look at the abilities that he gets. He gets pretty much everything that you would want to, you know, on a corner, because the mid zone is the best defensive ability in the game. So he's going to be useful just because he gets that for 0 starting tomorrow. So as you look through it and you go through your field pass, I'm going to tell you right now, I would tell you that he's probably one of the most highly sought after cards because of those 0 AP abilities. I believe he also, he gets pick artist too. So you can give him pick artist and give him anything else outside of that. If you run man, inside shade, outside shade, all the 0 AP. Yeah, it's only one bucket, but I would just give him mid zone and pick artist. And he's going to be the best corner for all of December. Like, to just be totally honest. So that's pretty much the assessment of all the cards. You let me know what you're thinking. If you're a member of the channel, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Members, you know what it is, bro. My members are very happy right now, by the way, guys. If you guys didn't become a member yet, you might want to consider doing it. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay well, stay blessed. Until next time. One love, y'all.